Introduction. Alright, let's remember those dating stories. Real stories. These stories weren't from a book. They were from a radio show. The show was called Second Date Update. What happened on this show? They didn't help people find a date. They called people after a first date hadn't led to a second date. Why did they call? Find out why. Why no second date? The calls weren't always smooth. Often they were awkward. Sometimes they were funny. We learned about real dating problems. Jacob and Amanda. There was a man named Jacob and a woman named Amanda. They went on a date. Amanda called the radio show. She wanted a second date. Jacob didn't want one. Why not? On the date, Amanda didn't really talk about Jacob. She talked about her ex-boyfriend. Look. She compared the waiter to her ex. She told story after story about the ex. Jacob didn't feel like he was on a date. He felt like he was free therapy. Talking too much about an ex was a common dating problem. Relationship baggage. Jacob didn't feel like Amanda liked him. So what did Jacob do after the date? He didn't call Amanda. He looked up Amanda's ex on Facebook. Then he sent the ex a friend request. Whoa, that was probably crossing a line. Dana and Kenny. There was a woman Dana and a man Kenny. Their date started badly. Kenny gave her an aggressive, unwanted kiss right when they met. That was a big red flag. Dana didn't leave immediately. She stayed. She went to dinner. Kenny wasn't nice at dinner. There was a baby at the next table. Kenny flipped off the baby. What? He tried to say it was a joke. Flipping off a baby didn't show good social awareness. Dana didn't want a second date. She noped out. Kelly and Dylan. There was a woman Kelly and a man Dylan. Kelly felt a connection with Dylan. She wanted to see Dylan again one-on-one. What did Dylan do? He didn't say yes. He just laughed it off. Why did he laugh? Dylan wasn't interested in Kelly. Dylan was gay. He thought it was obvious he was gay. Dylan was actually interested in Kelly's male friend. This was a big misunderstanding. Liz and Travis. There was a woman Liz and a man Travis. Their date ended badly. They had a big argument in the car. Travis kicked Liz out of the car. But later on the radio show, things didn't get calm. Things got intense. They got weirdly sexual. Travis was still trying to reconnect, even after the bad date, in a very unconventional way. He was pushing boundaries. Messy. Brittany and Noah. There was a woman Brittany and a man Noah. They didn't date for long. They hooked up once. 3 years passed. Brittany called Noah. She didn't just want to say hello. She had huge news. She told Noah he had a daughter. A 2.5-year-old daughter. Noah had known nothing about this daughter before the call. He was very surprised. Massive shock. Noah didn't get angry and leave. Brittany and Noah worked through this huge surprise. They talked, they figured it out. What happened next? Eventually, Brittany and Noah got engaged. They decided to get married. Their daughter was going to be the flower girl. And another baby was coming. This story was incredible. It showed that sometimes unexpected things led to something amazing. Conclusion. So, these stories showed dating was complex. They showed miscommunications happened easily. They showed people saw things differently. Some stories were awkward, funny, and life-changing.